Truth isn't trendy, it's eternal, positioning Israel Doctrine as timeless and unshakable. I don't follow the crowd, I follow the covenant. Separates the movement from popular culture. The streets talk, I correct them. Asserts authority and credibility in debates. Israel Doctrine, where facts cut deeper than feelings. Appeals to logic over emotion. If it's not scripture, it's just opinion. Keeps focus on the Bible as the foundation. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be right. Bold, confident tone that builds respect. This isn't religion, this is restoration. Shifts the brand from dogma to revival of truth.
Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrine's Google Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Alabert Davis, and the title of today's show is Khalil Amani versus Carl Alabert, a clash of worlds and worldviews. So we're going to get into it a little bit right here. I'm going to have the computer read. I've never claimed to be a reader. So anybody here, Carl claimed to be a reader and he can't read, it's a lie that's told by the one who said it.
Khalil Amani versus Carl Alabert, a clash of worldviews.
Now, we let the woman voice speak on that, but now we'll start allowing the male voice to speak.
Israelite vs. Sodomite.
Israelite versus Sodomite. That's what this whole thing is about. I'm an Israelite, he's a Sodomite, a former Hebrew Israelite that believed he was a Hebrew Israelite, that believed that his teacher, Yahweh ben Yahweh, was Christ back in the world and all this stuff, showing that he believed a lying, foul doctrine when he was a young man. I've never believed a lying, foul doctrine. But this is what it's about. You know, my family just got together and I had to speak to my nephew who Khalil went and grabbed his picture and put it up, and he was mad at me and I couldn't understand why he was mad at me. I tried to understand. I tried to be peaceful, humble, and talk about it, but he wouldn't let Uncle Carl speak. So I see he took care of it though. He has the ability to take care of his family and people messing with him. But anybody out there that's in the Davis family, if you don't know that Carl Alabert Davis is under attack from government COINTELPRO counterintelligence stuff, you're ignorant, and you need to stop being ignorant, because you're on Facebook and you're on social media, and these people are going through my account seeing who's a Davis, because if you go under the name Davis, they're stalking you too, because they can't hurt me for as I'm concerned, but they look to hurt you all. Now, if you don't protect yourself and you want to get mad at Carl Alabert, then I treat you just like an enemy. I don't have no problem, family or friend. If you don't know how to protect yourself and you want to get mad at me for living my life and living under my freedom and my ability to do what I do, I ain't got to use no profanity for it. I don't even have to curse or whatever, because I believe y'all know me better than anybody. But like most things in the world, when I was 10, my mama sent me down here and she broke the family togetherness. So I've always been alone. I've always been in the position that I'm in today, which I don't like the position, but I have thrived through it all and lived through it all, not crying about nothing. So let's deal with this.
The debate between Khalil Amani and Carl Alabert, Israel Doctrine, represents more than just two men arguing online. It's a collision of philosophies, identities, and...
So, you see, it's deeper than two men just arguing online. Because I talked to my family and I said, this guy stalking me online. Nobody cares until it happened to you and your family. Though you're my family, until it touch you, you don't care about it. Soon as it touch you, we can't even speak about it. But it's all good. I don't like my loneliness, but I am free in my loneliness. I'm not kissing no tail. I'm not doing nothing to get no brownie points from nobody. I'm willing to sit down and talk to anybody about my problems online or whatever. But it's a collision of philosophy, identities, and narratives that does what?
Narratives that shape many conversations in the Black YouTube consciousness space.
So our argument represents Black YouTube consciousness, what they're conscious of and what they're not conscious of. You have an Israelite priest, in the sense of the word, and a Sodomite priest fighting online. Now, anybody in my family that want to go with Sodomite stuff, go ahead. I never speak against towards you or none of that. You do what you do. I still love you. We still family. We still blood. I never argue and fight with you about it. Just know that I ain't pleased with it. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. No Davis is doing it, so I don't have no problem with none of that. You know what I'm saying?
On one side, Khalil Amani, bold and unfiltered, pushes what Albert described as the Sodomite Doctrine.
What Albert describes as Sodomite Doctrine, because he professed Sodomite, he professed that he is Sodomite, and that's what runs his politics. You got two politics and two foundational politic views on the table. Let's live right and let's do the moral thing. Let's have social justice. And then is the Sodomite priest teaching, F all that. We can F who we want. We can do whatever we want. We can come touch your children whenever we want to. I touch my grandson whenever I want to. See, y'all don't watch his politics. Y'all don't see his politics. He touched children. He touched his grandson. Step-grandson at that. Family don't know about it. They never came out and talked about it, none of that stuff, anything. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to lie and say, I touched some family and stuff. Hey, I'm bold enough to go to my family and say, let's sit down on YouTube and talk. But my family, they might be as bold as me or they may not be as bold as me. But that's how I get down. It's real easy for me.
A worldview rooted in radical individualism, sexual liberation, and the rejection of traditional biblical constraints.
So he don't have no biblical restraints. He into sexual liberation. Let's touch the children. The children can get it too. And everything else. I'm not into that. That's why our worldviews have collided online. But nobody will talk about this because everybody afraid of the government informant because they're not living right. So they don't want no government informant in their life. I got a squeaky clean life for us, I'm concerned. So I don't care who, what, when, where, or how they come looking into my life. I done made a couple mistakes. I don't think they'll ever find out about it because there ain't no paperwork on it. They'll never find out about it. I got a child out there protected by a mother because she took the child away from me. Am I proud of all of that? Nope, but it helps.
Amani often challenges Israelite Carl nationality. Christianity calls spiritual belief system.
So Israelite is a nationality and Christianity is a spiritual system. So why Israelite nationality can't have a spiritual system of Christianity? Now you can talk the ideology stuff all you want. I'm simple but significant. I'm an Israelite that believes in Jesus Christ, thus a Christian. I'm an Israelite Christian, and this ain't the first time I ever said it in 2024. When I was working in Chicago trying to keep the feast days and people didn't want me to keep them or tried to get me to cut my beard, I wrote letters to the company saying I'm an Israelite Christian, blah, 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 blah. And I have religious rights. So you ignorant of that, I just gave it to you. Go look at my old jobs and go look at the paperwork that I put in at them jobs.
Teachings head on, using humor, shock value, and cultural critique to dismantle what he sees as outdated or oppressive religious frameworks.
So he attacked me and he attacked Israelite Christian because he think it's outdated. I just put it on the board. How could it be outdated? How could it be outdated? It can't be outdated. Now, saying you're a Hebrew Israelite, which I've been teaching against and he been promoting and teaching for, is something he's outdated, and his teacher, dead and gone, took his wife and everything else. That's why he's an ex-Hebrew Israelite. But he teaches and preaches that you should be a Hebrew Israelite or have the right to be a Hebrew Israelite. That it ain't no oxymoron and everything else. I teach it that it is. Now, which teachings you want to go with? Somebody telling you I was in a Hebrew Israelite cult. They took my wife, slept with her, was going to sleep with my daughter, going to do all this. Y'all need to go be a Hebrew Israelite. Take your stupid, ignorant cell phone and be one. I did my job this morning. You don't want to listen to me? Cool. You ain't never got to listen to me.
On the other side stands Carl Alabert, known as Israel Doctrine, who carries the banner of biblical identity, lineage, and moral structure. To him, Israel Doctrine is more than a belief, it's a nationhood, a heritage, and a moral code rooted in Scripture. Albert argues that Amani's message represents the moral decay of modern culture, while his own doctrine represents restoration, order, and divine alignment.
Now, which doctrine you want to deal with? You want to decay a moral culture, moral social justice, and things of that nature? Follow Khalil. If you don't want it, follow Carl Alabert. Simple as that. And if you don't know which one to do, keep tuning in to the argument and see. So now, this is what I've been waiting on, the politics, where we can do the type of things that we're doing online.
What is the Take It Down Act? The Take It Down Act, also referred to as S. 146, was signed into law on May 19, 2025 by President Trump. The White House +2, the American Presidency Project +2.
So, the Take It Down Act, because Layla Wills, Troy Star Terrain, DJ K. Slade, Khalil Amani, and all these hip hoppers that stands with survivors has come to attack me because I didn't messed up their LGBTQIA plus campaign of trying to get the community, the Black community, to be LGBTQIA. Simple but very significant. Khalil wanted to debate Jeremiah Judah and Polite. And I said, why don't you do it from the black perspective, which is same gender loving? And it started that debate. He lost that debate because soon as I went and grabbed the guy to do the same gender loving stuff, he said he looked homosexual. He looked gay. And why would he do this and why would he do that and everything? He lost that debate. He jumped on that guy because he said, what you doing talking to this high school dropout and everything? As if a high school dropout and a college graduate can't talk and everything. It's so woo.
It also requires social media platforms and websites, covered platforms, to remove such content within 48 hours after a valid request from a victim, and to make reasonable efforts to remove duplicates or reposts.
Duplicates or reposts. So, Leak, you go ahead. You got the information. You posted. You gave it to Khalil Amani. Matter of fact, when I go and find it, I'm going to send that to my nephew so he can get it now. Because Khalil ain't the only one that posted. The Hip Hop Stands with Survivors post my family because they can't defeat me. They had to go after my family. And like I told you, I don't know what they're going to do. Because some of them, some of them, my family members, crazier than me. I'm crazy. Some of them get even crazier. And I don't mess with them. That's why I like mine a long time. But don't worry. Y'all gonna get to meet them if you keep putting up their pictures and stuff. And when they ask you to take them down, hopefully y'all just take them down. I'm warning you. I'm giving you fair warning. I'm giving you fair warning. Okay, Link, you hear what I'm saying, right? If you got it up, Khalil took it down. Best thing for you to do is to take it down. So, matter of fact, I'm looking around now. But I'm pretty much through. It is what it is. Y'all messed around and attacked the Davis family instead of Carl Davis, because Carl Davis, who you don't like and who you want to deal with. And you're like, well, he attacked my family. I told y'all to leave me alone. I would have never attacked your family if you left me alone. You don't leave me alone. Like I told you, I'm crazy. My family even crazier though. And they don't like what I'm doing and they want to stay out of it, but y'all want to put them in it. Go ahead. They ain't gonna believe anything I say until y'all attack them. And once y'all attack them, like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? Oh, these niggas didn't attack me. Let's get this. Hold up, nigga. Take that shit down and quit fucking with me. Then y'all gonna say, oh, them Davises, them motherfuckers crazy. Yes, them motherfuckers crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all. You don't want to believe what I say. You ain't got to believe it. It'll speak for itself when it do what it do.
Enforcement. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, is tasked with enforcing compliance for platforms under its jurisdiction.
So with that said, I'm going to quit it. Just you see, I got another one talking about the Take It Down Act and everything. But I think everyone is well informed on what's going on. Khalil Amani is a hater. He can't defeat me, so they have to turn and attack my family. That's a fuck up move. That's a fuck up move. Y'all know it's a fucked up move, but if you want to make it, make it. I can't tell. He was telling me, hey, look, if I speak to the man, he gonna laugh at me. If you get in contact with him, it's gonna come down. I ain't even had nothing to do with it. I was sitting there, oh, it's down, damn. But that's it, y'all. Peace.